T.I. made a statement about both Terry Crews and Candace Owens recently, and I think a lot of people will agree with him on this one. So, this came out in the Atlantic Star, June 12th, 2020. T.I. says Terry Crews and Candace Owens should be canceled forever because of their views on Black people. T.I. believes there are some in the community who've spoken out against racial justice so many times that Black folks shouldn't deal with them anymore. The rapper feels conservative commentator Candace Owens is one of those people, as well as Terry Crews. T.I. blasted Crews and Candace Owens for what they've said about Black people in the past. T.I. was a virtual guest on Nick Cannon Power 106 radio show in an interview that hit YouTube on June 10th. The two spoke about the ongoing protest against police brutality and systematic racism. They also talked about cancel culture, a name given to the public collective decision to no longer support an individual or company. T.I. spoke specifically about Black people canceling each other and said it is not always the best tactic to use trying to accomplish a common goal, but he believes that people like Owens and Cruz are the exception based on the past statements about Black folks. Now, some severe cases like Candace Owens, she got to go. She can't come, T.I. told Cannon near the 1710 mark. I think she's a paid plant. I think someone paid her to come out here and speak against everything that the majority of us are standing for. She is not a double agent, but she's their agent. You mean to tell me that there's no justice that you ever seen happen on the behalf of people of color and that you can speak out for? Yeah, he's right, because according to her, everything is the fault of Black people. It's always the Black person's fault. Woo, worse than a white supremacist. So, white people are always right. Okay, this is what T.I. is saying. You tell me law enforcement is always right? You tell me the United States of America has always been right when it comes down to dealing with us? And that's her story. And you can't trust that story because we have facts that show us otherwise. T.I. and Owens clash when they both were panel guests at the Revolt Summit conference last year, something that Cannon brought up in the interview. Yeah, and Killer Mike gave her cover. T.I. asked the political commentator who's a staunch Donald Trump supporter about Trump's Make America Great Again slogan. When you see Make America Great Again, which period are we talking about? T.I. asked Owens at the conference. The period when women couldn't vote, the period when we were hanging from trees, or the crack era? Which period in America are you trying to make America like again? The rapper was also credited for stomping Owens since she didn't answer his question directly. During the interview with Cannon, T.I. doubled down on his belief that Owens has removed herself from the Black community to the point where she can no longer return. When this young lady was in college, this young lady had a racist. Something happened to her, an attack. Something happened to her, T.I. said. likely referring to a discrimination suit she filed as a high school student with the help of the NAACP. She called out to the community and she got justice, I guess, in her case. Ever since then, she seemed to have forgotten that she's black. She has turned in her black card and has crossed over. Cruz was the next person the paper trail creator spoke to Cannon about. On June 7th, Cruz sent a tweet about the current uprising and wrote, "Defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy." I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, Terry Crews. Equality is the truth. Like it or not, we are all in this together. Cruz was blasted from everyday people and celebrities alike for his message. The actor has since responded, saying in one tweet that everything he says about the fight for racial justice is in the spirit of love and reconciliation for the Black community first, then the world as a whole. Cruz's message didn't seem to influence T.I.'s opinion that he should be canceled, however. Terry Crews is another one, he told Cannon. Cannon responded by saying the actor merely needs guidance, but T.I. disagrees. "I'm still waiting for Terry Crews to speak on the behalf of the Black community," the rapper stated. "What he's doing is he's trying to instruct the community to not be so harsh as it pertains to dealing with white supremacy. We can't have Black supremacy because we don't have the tools to oppress." So there you go. So T.I. is saying the black card should be removed from both Terry Crews and Candace Owens. I don't even think she I don't even think she comes around the black community anymore, and she really shouldn't. I mean, if that's how you feel, you're in your world now. Just stay in that world. Stay in your lane, I guess. But you don't have to cross back over to where the black community is. Plain and simple. You know, it's amazing. Remember, she set up a GoFundMe to help a racist raise money. And in the same token, she sat and put the police record of a man that died unjustly out on the streets. Never forget that. But I don't think Candace Owens could ever redeem herself among the black community ever again. And neither can Terry Crews. You know, I tell you one thing, I won't be watching no more movies with a Terry Crews face in it. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.